Okay, today is the 11th of April 2023. The time is midnight, 2 minutes after midnight. Now, this is fire. This is the light off of a fire from across the street. And like I said before, I do believe they use this fire as a weapon. And I do believe somehow this fire heats up something under the ground. I showed on another video this house and this house, they were both burning fires. And I've seen other people in this neighborhood. It look like there's one down here. There is. There's a fire going on down here, one going down here, and the food truck man. I'm going to show that after I finish showing this. So there's something about these fires that is a part of this gang stalking. And I do believe it heats up something under the ground that causes the heat to come up in the floor of our home. That only I can feel in my system. I do believe the dogs do too. But it cleans. And it beats in the dogs. I can feel it in the inside their body. Their body heat. It's not. Their body heat is more. And I think the dogs that feel it. And it irritates them. I believe that. The way they be acting. So there's two houses on this street. It's burning on fire at the same time. Okay. You're not going to really be able to see the smoke because he got it behind those trees. That's why he started parking closer to the trees, because they get more fuller. It'll be hard to see, but I went down the town. What I do with my paper? I did go down the timeline. Oh, misplaced my paper. I have been no further than right here. It's not under here. Oh, dear. All right. And see, what they doing is seem like it's trying to give me some type of cold. They're trying to make me sick, for one thing. With the food truck, I woke up to the sound of and it's not just the sound, but the vibration that truck is doing to the ground. Now, our home is over here. The food truck, there's a whole yard right here. And the food truck is behind these trees. He got that food truck so loud and the motor running so hard to I woke up with the vibration of this truck. And I know it's the truck. I've been saying this for a while. But I do believe this food truck is the one that's causing me to vibrate on the inside. And I know, I don't have to think it. I know it's the food truck. Because you can actually feel it. You can feel the food truck, the movement of the food truck. Okay. Starting at 4. It's like I saw. See there, kind of difference in it. The light from the light of the, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, it'll go from a darker. You can see the movement of the smoke. At least I can. This 347. 51. So I can see the smoke. The coloration right here is changing. And that's the smoke. And I could hear that food truck just real loud. I mean, it's extremely loud. So I had to cut some music on because that the sound of that food truck, the vibration, and see there he is right there. The time is 4:48. There he is. It's 4:49. Look like he's picking up wood because he's burning fire. And it's burning me on the inside. I'm waking up burning on the inside. My vagina burning. My hip, my skin on the outside is burning. Because these people are cooking me. And I guarantee you, my sister's gonna look weird in the morning. They be attacking her so bad till she just be weak. You know, they steady attacking this house, which is all of us in here. All of us in here. Whether they can feel it or not, if they still being affected. I can tell they being affected because they get real forgetful. They get very forgetful. See, there he is right there. Right there. These people go out their way to try to destroy a person that they never met. They never, nothing. Ain't did a harm thing to them. But they go all out their way. Look at him. All out his way to try to destroy me. I'm waking up with burning on the inside and my skin on the outside is burning. My whole internal self is shaking. All the way down. I can feel all the way in my knees. My whole inside. And my stomach steady swelling, steady swelling. And someone told me, you know, stay away from the sugar, but I don't care how much sugar you don't eat. What these people are doing is shaking, is what they sending in my body. It's not my food intake, it's what they putting in me. What they doing is making me swell. And it bothers me that they always try to make it seem like it's something that we doing. We not doing nothing. It's them. It's all on them. Nothing about us that got these people doing this. This is on them. On all of it is on them. He's steady picking up wood because he's steady making a fire. All night long this been going on because it was going on before midnight. Because this is some kind of witchcraft crap that they doing with technology and fire to burn me, to affect me on the inside. I'm sitting here now with my skin, my legs, even my legs are burning because this energy coming out under this ground. It's 4:50 now. I woke up at something after 6. So you can see that smoke, some type of light. It must be got a truck cut on because I could see light. The light right there. I can still feel my body shaking because that truck is still running. He got it loud. And that's what I'm saying. There's something ain't right with this picture. For this thing to be so loud, and I can feel it, the vibration throughout this house. But yet those people over there, they're over there with the truck. And it's like 4 something in the morning. I'm quite sure they got to go to work or something. He got to be using his truck. It's something about these people with that food truck. It just not bothering them because I believe he used that food truck to help them go to sleep. It's something about the sound of it that puts them to sleep. So they can go into remote neural monitoring. Just to listen to a steady sound. But then it don't get always be steady. It get real loud and bumpy. Like drill, boom, 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 boom. And it is shaking. The shaking of the truck shakes the ground. There you go. It's 5:50. It was 5:58 when he walked by with the light. Now it's 5:59. There you go again right there. See how full the trees are now, you can't really see until he come right till he walk, but he got the truck where you can't see the truck. You can see him walk past here looking like a Bigfoot. But I'm gonna go back into the system, play back, and go back into yesterday, last night. Okay, there's another one of my daughters. She want me to make her some body butter. She came to get it. But this 23, 20, 23. That's 11:23. And he started burning his fire at them something last night. 23:30. 11:30. Let's see the other house. Yeah. Both of them were burning at the same time. This person here could, because it looked like there's light back there too, but I don't see any fire. I can just see the light. That light could be coming from this fire. And it's just further down. And that's where the smoke came from some days ago when all that stuff started flying around out there. And he burnt this fire on into midnight. Because this what the first that I video. I don't think he was burning none at that time. I don't see the movement of smoke. There was a lady I used to watch. She was having the same problem with the burning, but she used to sleep in a tent. She was over in tonight. She was over in Europe somewhere. It seemed like she was a doctor, not Dr. Catherine. I think it's another lady. Somebody came here last night with some food from Bojangles. Let me see if I can find this person. And the person. DoorDash. And they brought the food here, but we didn't order no food. We had our address saying we ordered food, but we didn't. So I don't know who ordered that food and gave them our address. We don't take that food because we didn't order it. That's the address he had, our address, but we didn't order no food. So I don't know who. Somebody ordered that food and gave them our address. But we are honest people. Now, see, if we weren't honest, we would have took that food. But we are honest people in this house. I remember some years ago, I went to the bank to cash a check. I had got my income tax check. And no, let me see how that go. Let me get it mixed up. It wasn't my income tax check, my work check. And I was trying to get my check. No, I did get my check here. And I told the lady I wanted to put so much in my checking account. And so when I left the bank, I went to pay my rent. And when I went to pay my rent, I count my money. I guess I should have counted it at the bank, but I didn't. I didn't count it until I got to, because where I paid my rent was just a few buildings down. And the lady had gave me back all my money. And see, she had gave me credit for the money I put in my checking account. But I had all my money. So she didn't deduct it from out of my balance, the money she gave back to me. So I went back to the bank, and there was a long line. I got in that long line and stood there until I got back to the cashier. And I told her softly, because I didn't want the people to know that she had gave me back all the money. And I told her she had gave me all my money back. And she didn't deduct the money that was supposed to go in my account. She didn't take it out. So when I got my Echo Type check, I went to a different cashier. And she wouldn't cash my check. Now, this is my bank. I got my ID. And she wouldn't cash my check because she didn't know me. I'm quite sure she done seen me in that bank before. But she would not cash my check. So the lady that I had took the money back to, she said, I know her. And so I walked over to her. She said, you're the one that gave me back the money. I said, yeah. See, that's why being honest pays off sometimes. All depends on who you dealing with. And so she cashed my check for me because I did what I did. So it do pay to be honest. It all depends on who you dealing with also. You got some people you can be as honest you want to be. They not honest. But I did hear of a man found this money and gave it back to the owner some kind of way. He knew, he found out who owned the money, and the person didn't give him nothing. And it was a lot of money. I mean, thousands of dollars. But they didn't even try to give him any type of, thank you. Because he could have kept all of it if he would have been honest. And the man was homeless. I couldn't understand why you get that money back and you homeless. He could have tried to get the man an apartment or, something, some kind of something. Take him out to dinner or something. He didn't do nothing. The man was homeless. If I'm not mistaken, this was a business. The person who lost the money was a businessman. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Chinese people. But the man, they didn't even try to reward the man. It's been years ago. I can't remember the whole story. I do remember me saying they would have got that money back. But that probably would have, if I knew, if they had their name or whatever, I probably would have. But I got mad because they didn't try to give them nothing. For thousands of dollars, we could have gave the man something, and he was homeless. So, I guess this is it. Some things started. Every time somebody come up out there, not everybody, but My son-in-law come be out there walking. You can see some things. This thing look like they getting bigger and bigger. It used to be little tiny things look like snow falling or something. Now these things getting big. Look at the cat. Oh, you see his eyes. I reckon that's a cat. So, that's a rabbit. Hopping like a rabbit anyway. Gotta get out there home. That man is still burning. He still got some, I still see some light back there. And he has something. I don't know if I can see it. Go back. Probably can't see it. But I hear when that man had when that man had came with the food, I could see a light. It's one of them gang stalking lights. Kind of look like a Christmas starlight. Headed down on the ground back here. Let's see, he got that fog mess. Let's see. It could be it right there. Yeah, that's probably it right there. It comes on the ground. It's one of those games. He steady put. I mean, he can't get enough. It's like they can't get enough of attacking people. What in the world is that right there? It's just like they just can't get enough. Like it's a kind of drug or something. He just got to keep doing stuff to attack us. But it's on the ground. It's weird. It's a weird looking light. I've seen the people behind us, not the new people, but the people that used to be over there. I saw them with that same light. It's a weird looking light. It's kind of like those things that you during the holiday that you hold in your hand and they sparkle. That's what it looked like, but it's a solid light, but it looks kind of sparkly, like those sparkles. And he had that on the ground, and the people that was behind, that used to be behind us, because these are different set of people like that now. They came out the house. The lady over there, and she was backing up out of the house, but then she took it back in the house. So these people be having this stuff in the house with them, thinking it's not affecting them. But it is. And you can tell right here, okay, right here, over here now you're all right here. It's some kind of coloration. It's different than the rest. Got it all in here. And that light there, it shines. You can see it. It comes all the way over here. There's something right there. Some type of spot. There's something light coming from somewhere. That car, that got that coming from. Let me see where it came Probably came from the right down there. But that's a light shining right here. It's shining right here. And I think it's coming from this light right here. He got the porch light on, even our porch light is off. The light is still there, that brightness is still there. Something going on with my daughter's car last night because I asked her, I said, what is wrong with you, all this walking? You was steady, we were getting on my nerves. He said something going on with my daughter's car. I'm waiting to see where that car came from. I think it came from the right now. I should have looked at the time. So I know. I thought it. I didn't even look at the time. I used to wonder what this light right here was. And this our porch light. So there they call come right in from the right. I kept saying, where is that light right there? And I realized, I said, let me cut the porch light off. And I saw that it went away. They gang stalkers too. Okay, I reckon they see it. And you can see all around us the headlights shining on us. All around. And this stuff have a vibration to it also. Because I could feel it. If I stayed in front of the window, I could feel it coming in through the windows. So he already got it going back down into. I think he might have started around 3 something. But I did see something. I didn't write the time down. It was 3 something in the morning. Not the first movement I saw, like 3 something in the morning, but I didn't write it down. So this is it for this video. Wait, let me go back out. See, they were movement. And I think a lot of this movement is the sun, that fake sun. See, this yellow show motion. Everywhere the yellow is motion. You don't see nobody out there. And I think the motion is that fake sun out there. The green is continuous. And this was yesterday. But there was something weird going on because I kept seeing shadows. It had to be the clouds. But it was just weird what I was seeing. The reflections of the clouds down here. I don't think those real clouds. I really don't. I don't think this is the real sun. May not be the real moon. They have some. I think they have some stuff up there in the sky, but you can't see the real stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close.